you ever watched the Super Bowl and felt confused about the game, the rules, and all the excitement? I'm Jason, and this is Jason's Easy English, a podcast that helps you improve your English and learn about American culture with clear, understandable episodes in authentic, everyday language. Today, we're going to talk about American football and the Super Bowl. This is one of the biggest cultural events in the United States, and even many Americans who don't watch sports still pay attention to it. And a quick reminder, if you enjoy this podcast, don't forget to follow or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. All right, let's get started. First, let's talk about the Super Bowl as a media event. In the United States, the Super Bowl isn't just a sports game, it's a huge television event. Millions of people watch it every year. Families get together, friends meet at someone's house, and many people plan their whole Sunday around this one game. Even people who don't really like sports often watch the Super Bowl. It's a social moment. People want to feel part of the conversation at work or at school the next day. Now, before we go any further, we need to clear up something important. In American English, football is not the same as soccer. Soccer exists in the U.S., but when Americans say football, they mean American football. Soccer is usually just called soccer, not football. This difference can be confusing for many international viewers. So let's talk about the game itself very simply. American football can look complicated, but the basic idea is not too hard. The main goal is to move the ball forward and score points. The team with the ball has 4 plays, 4 attempts, also called downs, to move the ball 10 yards. If they do that, they get 4 new plays, 4 new opportunities, and if they don't, the other team gets the ball. The most important way to score is a touchdown, which is worth 6 points. This happens when a player carries the ball into the end zone or catches it there. After a touchdown, the team can kick the ball for 1 extra point or try another short play for 2 points. Another way to score in American football is a field goal. That's when the team kicks the ball through the yellow posts. A field goal is worth 3 points. The game of American football is divided into 4 quarters, and each quarter is 15 minutes long. But because of stops, breaks, and commercials, a full game usually lasts more than 3 hours. Now let's talk about what the Super Bowl really is. The Super Bowl is the final game of the NFL season. The NFL is the Professional American Football League in the United States. The 2 best teams play this one game to decide the champion for the season. But professional football is not the only important level in the U.S. College football is also extremely popular. Many Americans strongly support college teams, especially teams from their state or the university they attended. In some parts of the country, college football is just as important as professional football. This is different from many other countries where university sports are not as popular. In the United States, college football games can fill very large stadiums with tens of thousands of fans. Now, let's move away from the field and talk about Super Bowl culture. One very common tradition is Super Bowl parties. People invite friends over, bring food, and watch the game together. Pizza, chicken wings, chips, and other snacks are very common, along with beer and other alcoholic drinks. For many people, the game is also an excuse to spend time together. Another big part of the Super Bowl is betting. Many people place small bets on the game. Sometimes it's serious, but often it's just for fun. People might bet on which team will win, or the final score, or other small details during the game. People also pay a lot of attention to the TV commercials. During the Super Bowl, companies spend huge amounts of money, multiple millions of dollars, to show creative, funny, and entertaining ads. Many Americans actually watch the Super Bowl just to see the commercials, and you can find these commercials on YouTube. Just look for Super Bowl commercials. The halftime show is another important moment. Famous musicians perform, and people talk about the performance for days afterward. So when you put everything together, the game, the food, the parties, the betting, and the commercials, the Super Bowl becomes much more than a sports event. It becomes a shared cultural experience. All right, I hope that explanation was interesting and easy to follow in English. But before I let you go, let's review the main ideas from today's episode. We talked about the Super Bowl as a major media event in the United States. We explained that in American English, football is not soccer. We covered the basic rules of the game, including touchdowns, field goals, 4 quarters, and the fact that each team has 4 opportunities to advance the ball 10 yards. We also talked about the NFL as professional football, the importance of college or university football, and common Super Bowl traditions like parties, betting, and watching commercials. All right, that's all I have for today. I hope you were able to understand most of the episode and learn something new about American culture. Be sure to follow or subscribe to my podcast, and please share Jason's Easy English with friends who are also learning English. Thanks again for listening, and I'll see you at the next episode.